Hi, I'm Captain Mike Pruitt with the Wayne Township Fire Department. We are expecting some severe weather to move through the state of Indiana later today and into the evening. And I know we're in February, which we should not be surprised that we're getting this type of weather in Indiana in February. But since we are, we wanted to touch base with you on a few things as far as preparedness goes to get you in the right mindset as the evening approaches. One is paying attention to what's going on, listening to your local news outlets, following their weather statements, downloading apps to your phone that will give you weather alerts. You can find multiple apps out there to download for this purpose, and especially the local news stations, you can download their apps and you can follow any weather alerts that would come across that. The other thing is making sure that your phone is charged. The last thing you want to do is have that thing going dead on you in the middle of the storm where you might need communication or be able to follow further news alerts. So make sure your phones are charged. If you're at home, make sure that you have plenty of flashlights. We do not recommend using candles for lighting in the home, as this could start a fire and we could even have a more tragic situation happen than a storm moving through. Also, if you own a weather alert radio, make sure it's working. If not, get that battery replaced or replace the unit. If you do not own a weather alert monitor, you can simply go out to any of the big box stores, Radio Shack, and you can typically find these to be pretty affordable that will give you automatic warning from the National Weather Service for any severe weather that would be moving into your area. If you do have a interruption in your utilities, hopefully you've planned ahead, so you've charged your phones, you've charged your computers, you have basic essentials food-wise to get you through for a day or so at least in the event that you would lose power. But just taking a few minutes to plan ahead for these events when they come through is going to save you a lot of heartache. So right now I have Captain Justin Sparks, who is with the Wayne Township Fire Department, on the phone, and one of the unique talents that Justin has is following the weather. And you can also follow Justin on Twitter, Inside the Polygon. So if you want to follow along with any weather reports, especially today as we're looking at the severe weather moving into Indiana, you can follow him at Inside T Polygon and give him a follow. So I've got Justin on the phone, and he's going to give us the bullet point rundown of what we can expect here in Indiana later today. Justin, how you doing today?
I'm very good, Cap. Thanks so much for having me on.
No problem.
What a beautiful day across central Indiana today. Temperatures right around 70 degrees, depending on where you're at the state. And it's just an amazing day and a stretch of really amazing days. And that's been really kind of a neat thing for people to do. Everybody's been kind of outside, enjoying, get that first glimpse of what spring's going to look like. But if you notice today, the winds have really kicked up out of the south. All of that's going to kind of come into play today as we have a risk for severe weather across central Indiana. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, they put out the outlooks as to what they think the risks are going to be. And for central Indiana today, parts of central and east central Indiana are an enhanced risk, and the rest is under a slight risk. And if we look at that scale, 1 to 5, 1 being very low risk, 5 being the highest risk, we're right at a 3 for parts of Indiana today. What we think is going to happen today, there's a front that's going to be approaching us currently from the west. And this afternoon, sometime after around 3 o'clock, we'll start to see thunderstorms firing, and they're quickly going to come into a line of storms and move across the area. The risk we're looking at today, right now it's already really windy, but for severe thunderstorm winds, we have to get over 60 miles an hour. And we think that's the highest risk for central Indiana today. So with that, we also have a risk for hail that could occur with these storms. And then also there is a small tornado risk, not big giant tornadoes, but most likely if there was going to be any tornadoes, they'd be quick spin-up tornadoes that occur in and along the thunderstorm line. So right now, enjoy the rest of your day. Take the time to think about or look and review your severe weather safety plan with your family, and then have a way to get warnings if those become necessary. Right now, the time it looks like it's going to be between roughly 3 and 11 p.m. as the storms start to fire and as they start moving across the area. So enjoy the day, take the time to review the plan, and I hope everybody has a safe rest of their day.
Well, thank you, Justin. And I know you're going to be out following these storms this afternoon. with you and some of your other fellow storm chasers out there. So stay safe out there, and maybe we'll check back in with you when these storms fire up and see what's going on out there.
All right, absolutely, Mike. Give me a call anytime. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Justin. Have a good day.